not really a big deal. A little bit of indecision there by Lucifron means that there's actually going to be no probe kill here, and Mana is able to fend that off completely. And I like the fact he didn't chrono boost the Stalker. He didn't really have to. He spotted it pretty early, and then he was properly prepared. His build order just worked out in his favor. Notice that Mana actually only mines 2 out of 3 here. He will put 3 in eventually, but he times this build out precisely and realizes you don't actually need that much gas at that stage, so I can have more minerals. Nice. Free probe kill. Didn't stop the Nexus from going down, but hey, a probe kill is always nice. You want to make that Reaper actually worth something. In the meantime, of course, it was a standard Reaper expand here from Lucifron, so he does have his command center down just after the Reaper, using that Reaper for control, and yes, the reactor is down. Lucifron is a creature of habit, if anything, so you will expect to see the same kind of builds out of Lucifron in various matchups. He will vary things up when he feels like his build has become too well known, like his Hellbat drops have been all over EU ladder lately, so people have got a little bit wise to it, so he stopped doing it as much, and then he'll break it out when his opponent least expects it. But in a match like this, it's not so good. Alright, well, Lucifron's going to start building his Marines up, and I expect just pretty standard bio play here from him. He has 3 barracks, he has his tech lab down, he doesn't have stim yet. He is mining gas. He actually does, I was going to say he does have enough for stim, and he's just started it there. He might want to put down another tech lab, but we'll see. He may be a little bit worried about just a small counterplay coming in. And this was actually terrible by Mana. Good lord, he's going to lose his Mothership Core. Wow, Lucifron picks that one up for free. It was a risky move to move the Mothership Core around there. It was sight beyond sight. Freaking rename him Lion-O instead of Lucifron. He just managed to completely read what was coming, killed the Mothership Core off for free, didn't lose anything. That was great. And the Reaper comes back in as well. It's like, hey, Mothership Core, you've got less energy than the other one. Your brother got killed, you're next. Scouts the armor upgrade coming in, which is always nice. He probably gets out of here alive. There is actually no Stalker in position to... yes, there is. Never mind. Mana also is well prepared and way more prepared than I was. I should look at the minimap more. Maybe I wouldn't be in Platinum. Anyway, Lucifron is now sitting on a nice counter Marines. He's starting to build up quite significantly. Very, very late again on those medevacs. He's going to put the factory down. He's going for the 3 CCs. Admittedly, he is actually building up some army before doing that. He's not being super greedy. He's playing a very safe build. Reactor's coming down here. Starport is about to follow up here for Lucifron. There it is. And then the reactor. So we'll see a swap over. And tech-wise, Stim's going to be done. Then we'll have Combat Shield. Since... oh, that's thrown a spanner into the works completely. This is a weird timing for this to happen. Mana throws down a Stargate really hidden. That's insane. It actually kind of is a little bit crazy. But it does allow him to do a couple of things. One, it lets you hit with oracles and do a lot of damage to your opponent's mineral line, if he's not prepared for it. Lucifron has shown a unwillingness to place missile turrets, so oracles could hurt him a lot here. Like, a backstab on a move out would just destroy Lucifron's mineral line. Other things you can do with it, you can build Phoenixes. It's going to be an Oracle this time. Phoenixes is always good. Now, since he knows the Reaper is down, it's going to have to be a lucky scan to scout. That third base going down as well. Lucifron's going to be like, what are you playing at? Well, that's going to die pretty much immediately. Oracles is such a great idea. This could really play fantastic catch-up for him here. The other alternative, of course, is that you maybe build a couple of Oracles, then you build some Phoenixes, and you use them for drop defense and map control, and that's really, really cool. I wonder how many Oracles he builds. Like, building only one from a Stargate is probably less than you might want. Oh, he's got a Proxy Pylon in position as well. And is Lucifron... oh, Lucifron's defending his third. This is beautiful. So he realizes this is about the time when Lucifron takes his third base. He's obviously going to be defending it because the third base is the most obvious position. I almost thought that Lucifron smelled it then. I was like, how could he possibly... I mean, he still might. He's rolling back right now. No, is he actually going to push out? This would be disastrous. If he pushes out right now, there is nothing here to defend this mineral line. This Oracle is going to hurt so much. Lucifron is completely out of position. In comes the Oracle, and suddenly a backstab from Mana out of nowhere. 5 SCVs, 6 SCVs down. It's going to be 7 right now. The damage is pretty significant. Mana can just leave now. He doesn't want to lose that Oracle. He's going to lose the Oracle, isn't he? No, he gets out. Oracles are pretty nippy. Nope. Oh, missile turret's coming down. Mana, get out of there. Oh, he stops the missile turret. Now he needs to leave. Don't take them. Oh, wow. That was greedy. It's like, I really want... no, that's not a good idea. I think, obviously he underestimated the amount of time he really had. But he killed 9 workers. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. And he's got his third up as well. Now he needs to defend it. What he has done, this is the cool thing about this kind of is a double header. Not only does he do damage, but he delays Lucifron's push. Lucifron's push was intended to come out much earlier than this. It had to go back to base because it had to deal with that one Oracle. So that is a great cost-efficient engagement. Very smart play here by Mana. That gives him more time. It means that he's able to get that up. Here come the force fields, and they are pretty good. Colossus is here. Yeah, no chance. Lucifron is unable to touch that third base. And Mana with a great build. Now he's going to defend against potential drop harass, which could come in. Actually drops down. That was weird. I don't know why he did that. That's actually suicidal. He loses a couple of Marines for no apparent reason there. So maybe that was just a misclick. One way or the other, that was nicely shut down. Mana is in a great spot right now. He's in an economic lead. He is powering forward on upgrades. He's actually behind in that regard, since he only has a single forge up. He didn't really have the gas. He needed to build the Stargate. He needed to build up his Oracle, so that's quite expensive. Scan goes down just to get an idea of the unit composition. Knows there are more Colossus coming down here. Here comes a drop right now. There are Stalkers in position, but they'll be immediately killed. Mana was not prepared for that. I guess he thought that, oh, there's nothing left right now. Colossus moving in. This is super risky, of course, but he gets the second Colossus in there and he's able to get out. So, overall damage done. That kind of equalizes the count just a little bit. In fact, it completely equalizes the count. 69 workers each, so that was a nice little bit of drop play here by Lucifron. Currently a very, very even game. Lucifron is starting to power his production forward, but now we're seeing Phoenixes coming out. This is what I was saying earlier. You can build Phoenixes a little bit later on to deter drops. They don't kill medevacs that quickly, but they hunt them down. Yeah, you really can't outrun them. Even with speed, you're still going to be able to chase them down. Another big push coming out. Lucifron looking to try and engage on the third base here. There is not enough energy for Time Warp, and it looks like that military core is actually going to die anyway, so he's going to have to resort to Sentry Play here. Colossus are going to take damage, and the Phoenix is going to go down as well, and the drop's going to come in as well. Lucifron, so good at this. Now he's having to defend two fronts. Can he actually make that happen? Is there any more force field energy? There is not. There's no energy. Of course, no mothership core available for a cannon here either. And wow, this is nasty. This really, really is. It looks like his forge is going to go down, canceling the upgrades. Lucifron just gutting the third base. An excellent maneuver. Mana was completely unprepared for it. Now with the forge down, he actually powers down a bunch of production. He actually can build Colossus because that's powered down, but he didn't. Oh, this is horrible. This is where Lucifron, I think, just puts the nail in the coffin. Taking a reverse 4-kill. GG! Hope you angered Lucifron, and it was not good for your team. Karont3 takes the 5-4 in an incredibly close series. What an excellent clutch ace play here by Lucifron, and Mana not able to deal with it. A deft double drop into the main, along with an attack on the third base, catching him at just the wrong time, catching him before there's any photon overcharge available, catching him before he starts to get the Phoenixes out to shut those down. Perfect. And Mana's response to it, he didn't know where to go. He had no idea. It's like, oh, do I go up here with my Colossus? No, I can't. I don't have any more Sentry energy. I can't keep this third base safe. Beautifully played. Beautifully played. Lucifron saves his team, but only just. I mean, it's safe to say that between Hope and Lucifron, it's difficult to determine who is the MVP in this matchup. But Lucifron ties it up and then eventually wins it, coming back from that 4-1 disadvantage. Great play. Lucifron once again proving why he is the most fearsome Terran in Europe and perhaps even the foreign scene right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am done for this particular broadcast. Thank you very much for watching. That was extremely entertaining. If you missed anything, then you will be able to find it on my channel over the next day or so. The VODs will be uploaded as a two-parter. Big chunks of VODs, no spoilers, no spam, always cool. Thank you very much to Intel and Acer for sponsoring the Acer Team Story Cup. And big thanks to Take TV for organizing all of that. I hope you guys had fun. Please go and watch WCS. That is happening right now. That is over on... Hang on a second, I've got to get the... I was about to tell you it was on MLG, and it's like, it is, but it's on a different stream. It is on twitch.tv/WCS_America. That is twitch.tv/WCS_America. Please go watch that. They're doing the losers bracket right now. There's still plenty to play for in that tournament with 4 more qualification spots still available. My name has been Totalbiscuit. You've been a fantastic audience, and I will see you next time. Congratulations to Karont3. What a wonderful, fantastic, unbelievable series.